Welcome to the show. And on today's episode of interviewing Old Testament characters, we're interviewing Nehemiah.
Hi, I'm Nehemiah.
We're starting off this interview by asking Nehemiah some questions.
Okay. When you heard all the terrible things that happened in Jerusalem and you called out to the Lord, what were some of the things that you mentioned to him?
When I prayed to the Lord, I mentioned many things. To start, I asked him to please listen to this prayer as I'm going to pray for the people of Israel. I also talked about how even my family and I have committed against you and acted terribly towards you. We have not obeyed your commands and we deserve to be punished. I also continue to talk about how things are going among God's nation.
Introducing the Nehemiah Cloak 3000!
Includes great comfort
And it includes super speed.
For a limited time only, the Nehemiah cloak is on sale for $5,300.99. Call 1-800-NEHEMIAH to find out more info and get yours today.
Look what I got you!
Is that the Nehemiah Cloak?
Yes, it is!
You don't know what you're gonna expect to see under your tree this year. Next question.
Were you in any relation to King Artaxerxes?
Yes, I was actually a cupbearer of the king at the time.
Thank you for your answer.
Third question. Describe your relationship with King Artaxerxes.
The king cared and worried for me. For example, he would ask why I was sad, and he worried that my heart was sad. I was frightened at him at times because I know how powerful he was.
Okay, fourth question. When people asked you what you were doing and if you were going against the king, how did you respond to those people?
When Sanballat the Horonite, Tobiah the Ammonite, and Geshem the Arab asked me what I was doing, I answered them by saying that God will give us success. We are his servants and we must start rebuilding. I also told them that they have no share in whether I am going against the king or not, since they have no part in Jerusalem or know any history about it.
Thank you for your insight.
Question 5. What were all the names of all the different gates you were building?
The Sheep Gate, the Fish Gate, the Joshana Gate, the Valley Gate, the Dung Gate, and the Fountain Gate.
Wow, that's a lot of gates. I just have a couple questions on the first one though.
Okay.
Who rebuilt the Sheep Gate and what was their plan for it?
The Sheep Gate was rebuilt by Eliashib, the high priest, and his fellow priests. They dedicated it and set its doors in place, building as far as the Tower of the 100.
Question 7. How did Sanballat react when he heard that you were rebuilding the wall?
When he found out, he was very angry and greatly incensed, and he ridiculed the Jews.
Question 8. After Sanballat found out, how did the construction of the wall change since that day?
From that day on, only men were working. The other half were standing around, and they were equipped with spears, shields, and bows and armor. The ones who were carrying materials did their work with one hand and carried a weapon in the other.
Okay, last and final question. What big announcement did he make to the people at the end of chapter 4?
At the end of chapter 4, I announced to the nobles, the officials, and the rest of the people that the work is hard. It is spread out over time, and we are separated from each other along the wall. But whenever you hear the trumpet, you shall follow. It is as our God will fight for us.
Thank you for your time today, Nehemiah. We really appreciate it and hope to see you again.
It was nice meeting you.